bit of off-road here, bit of off-road. Oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh. This bike feels so safe. The most dangerous thing about this bike is me, quite frankly. Well, hi all, Aid from witchbike.com here. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm standing behind what is one of the freakiest, maddest bikes ever created. Now from the back, if I get down low, it looks almost normal. I think there's one angle there where you might get away with it being a normal looking bike. But as you come round, you realise something's quite wrong. Something doesn't add up. And as you come round the front, obviously you know what it is because you've seen the title of the video. But look at this. This is unbelievable. So this is the Niken. Do you liken the Niken? Niken would have 2Ks, so it's the Niken. I don't care what anybody says. I might even be right first time. But look at that, 2 front wheels. What is going on? Look at the race blue wheels, typical of Yamaha. Look at that front. That really is Transformer-esque. It's madness. In fact, Niken sounds like one of those beasts that come up from Japan in science fiction, that rise from the ocean and destroy the planet. Is this a goodie or is it a baddie? Well, yeah. I'm going to take it out and give you my first impressions, and we'll go from there. Very, very striking. And my God, I got some looks on the way down here. One bloke pointed out to his young kid, like with a big smile on his face. Now, is it a smile of ridicule, saying, what in the hell is that? Or is it a smile of, wow, look at that. Isn't that incredible? Oh dear. I mean, this is essentially the same 900 engine you get across all the 9 range. So the 900 GT, MT-09, etc. A tried and tested engine, been around for a while. It's got terrific low down torque, very punchy. Some people call it jerky or twitchy. I had an MT-09 SP, of course, had it a couple of weeks, then killed it on almost myself, but that was down to me. But yeah, give it a little bit of respect. It might look like it's a kind of cumbersome thing, but on my first ride down here, it does in fact shift, and that was in the normal mode. It's got the road or sport mode above that. So let's take this out and see what it feels like, because this is all about the feel, about the experience, and what does those 2 front wheels actually do. Okay, now, first impressions. The seat is really quite hard when you first sit on it, and it's quite wide, so I'm on my tiptoes. Well, just a bit better than tiptoes, but not, wouldn't say I'm on the balls of my feet, somewhere between the two. So standing up a little bit disconcerting, and you'd think when you stand on it that the bike just sits there. It doesn't. You've got to have your feet down. Don't fall into that trap. I've got to try and work out. It's a heavy bike, it's quite heavy, so moving it around isn't that much fun. Oh my God, I almost lost my gripping on the dirt. I don't know why I came down here. Right, let's turn it on. Normal thing, turn it on. There's a wishy-washy woogie. White on black screen, might be configurable. It's got everything you're going to need. Rev counter, speed, gear counter, fuel gauge, which is nice. See that counting down, watch, trips, etc. It's 3 different modes. It's got the rec one. It's got the normal road mode, normal, and it's got the sport. I'll start it off in normal and then we'll move it up. Oh, there you go. The other thing you've got to remember is how that hurt is put the kickstand down. Oh, let's try this, bit of off-road here, bit of off-road. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, oh my God, look at this. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's a scream. It's already a scream, right? So I'm looking down. It's got some girth on it, very wide. Oh, as you turn. Oh, it's good. It does take getting a bit used to. It's unbelievable at turning. Unbelievable. It turns probably twice as good as a normal bike. That's what it feels like. So when you tip it in, it tips about double what you'd expect. It's almost like it's got kind of pneumatic, automatic lean control. It's a leaning machine. Very, very good. Very, very intuitive. Oh, this is where I crashed my MTR9 SP2 just there. Straight off into the trees. I was going quite a bit faster than this. Right now, typical of the 900 series of Yamahas, there's quite a bit of play in the throttle. You pull it on, it's torque instantly. It's a smidgy bit jerky, but you get used to that. All of these things I'm just saying you'll get used to. It's not a deal breaker, not whatsoever, but it has got those kind of really good low mid-range punch, but not a lot at top. Don't forget, I am in one of the lesser modes. Now looking down, it's not as cluttered as a normal bike would be, which is interesting. Now the GT version of this has the taller screen, which makes a lot of sense, and it comes with the two panniers, and neither of them come with heated grips. Now, I can't believe that's not the case on the GT model. I mean, that's unbelievable actually, but both do come with cruise control, which is good. So I think I'd probably opt for the GT model because you've got the flexibility built in there. The taller screen makes sense, as long as if you're worried about the looks of the bike. Well, it looks like this. Oh dear. The bike feels incredibly stable. Going around bends, it is fantastic. This bike already feels perfect for an old fart like me. Someone who maybe is coming back to biking, or even a first time rider wants something bigger and a bit more fun, but wants to maintain an element of safety. Now I tell you straight away, this bike feels safe. Inherently, this feels safer than any other motorbike I've ever been on. But whether it's psychological effects of those front wheels, or it actually is those front wheels, and I suspect it's the latter, this bike feels so safe. The most dangerous thing about this bike is me, quite frankly. Let's just give it a bit of beanage. Oh. Normal suspension on this. Very nice. Normal suspension means that it's not fantastic soaking at the bumps. There's quite a lot going on. It's quite a lot rationing you around, but you never lose the feel, and you never lose the lack of confidence. It just feels like you're going to turn this bike no problem at all. This might be the only bike I might never crash. I should have said that, should I? When I'm literally coming to the bend I crashed at. It's a delight at turning. It does. It's like a teaching machine. It's like it teaches you how to turn, build your confidence up. Now the other thing that's really, really weird about this bike, really funny the way it feels, is that the back wheel feels loose. It's not. It's perfectly fine. However, with this bike you've got a different sense of feeling. Now you may not know, but front wheel drives and rear wheel drive cars handle completely differently where they put that power. And if you've been a front wheel drive car driver for a long time and you go in a rear wheel drive car, let's say like a BMW in the wet, the back end will feel light and loose. Now that's what this feels like. It feels like this is an old bike, our rear wheel drive obviously, but this actually feels like it's rear wheel drive, if you mean, because the front is so secure and planted. It's an absolute dream going around bends. Oh my god. I mean, after a sports tourer, I'll tell you what, when you have to worry about going around a bend, it takes a lot of the stress of riding a bike fast and having to enjoy yourself. I mean, at low speed, that's what it is. At low speed you can really turn it quite well. Whee! Marvellous. Right, now let's put it in the sport, which you can do with the mode button. Of course I don't know where that mode button is. I'd rather not be looking around on the bike trying to find it. Oh, it's found, it's on the right hand side. So I hold it in, I don't remove it. So car behind me, no. Let's slow down a bit. What's that do? Mode 1. Oh, faster? Yeah. Oh dear. I'll tell you something, that screen is useless. Did you hear the wind noise at that moment? Okay, I was going fairly fast, but that was horrific, buffeting around my head. So the first thing to go is that screen, which again points to getting the GT version and getting a lot of the stuff. That was what effectively a discounted price. Yeah, I'm starting to think there's just no reason to get this standard model. If you're going to get it, get the GT. They don't do an SP version, unfortunately. Put the prices up, all the other stats up. Whee! It's so funny. Wow, what a turner, what a turner. It's a head turner and a bike turner. I'm not even going to try and do a U-turn in this bike. I don't know what the turning circle is going to be like. I suspect it's not that good. Right, I better get back. It will rain late, I think. At least I know where I am. I know this place like the back of my hand, so but where's my hand? Where's my hand? Right, okay. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from motorcycles if you can, 'cause they're bloody dangerous. They're gonna crack your bloody bones. Son, you don't have to ride to be a man. No, you don't have to ride to be a man. Let's go down there. Now I can do a Huey McFlurry. Oh, this is easily, by far, I mean by what, 500 to 1000%, the easiest bike to manoeuvre at low speeds whilst you're on it that I've come across. A little bit harder to move when you're off the bike, trying to wheel it around. I've not had a missed gear yet. The gear changes are pretty good, to be fair. Starting to get into this turning well after actually. Well, I would have thought that this bike would be this much fun. It really is a cracker. Just got to get used to that. Well, get used to the looks. You can hardly hear it over the wind noise. An aftermarket can might be nice. Front brake's pretty good. Rear brake's pretty good. Turning is the high point, and your sense of safety. Let's go right off on a track. So to get some stairs, wouldn't you? Right, okay, so in summary, it's the safest feeling bike I've been on by a factor of many. The front brake's good, the back brake's good, the clutch lever's nice and light. The engine response is excellent. It's that well-proven 900 engine. It looks actually not too bad. We look down there. Yes, it's got a bit of girth, but it's not like cluttered. It's a dream turning machine. It looks like it's very well made. It's very solid feeling. Negatives, well, seat height perhaps, and the seat width, which yeah contribute to making it not so suitable for shorter legged riders. As I always mention, I am lost. Oh, that's what I remember. I'm 30-inch. Fucking. Oh yeah. I'm a 30-inch inside leg, about 5'10" tall, and then you are on tiptoes. Decent turn of speed. It's got a decent turn of speed. Everybody's been in a Yamaha 9 series bike will just know how dynamic it does feel. It's not particularly relaxing, doesn't particularly make it suitable for comfortable touring, but it has got cruise control, so you can set it in that and not have to worry about the throttle. So overall, what a fun bike. That's right, mate, just come out. It really is fun. Really, really fun. It kind of feels somewhere between a heavy scooter and a motorbike, which is a compliment, because scooters are the most fun you ever have. Oh, fantastic, really impressed. Has it given me some food for thought? Nah, maybe not. I'm not sure I could just live with the styling, to be honest. And a lot of people are going to fall into that camp, but my god, excellent bike. It is perfect for rubbish riders like me, new riders, older riders looking to get back into a safe bike, and people who just want a bit of fun, and also just people who just want to have a lot of fun on a bike and have less to worry about, which is probably all of us, to be honest.